Sounds from the van. Here we are. Yes, yes, yes. How we doing? So this time, guys, this week I'm going to be giving you guys a rig rundown of all my gear, my amps, my guitars, what foot drum setup I've got going on, everything, mate. So yeah, this is for all you tech lovers and geeks out there. Now what I've got at the moment is I've got like a double camera situation. Like in the editing, I'll probably just click over to that. That's probably what you're seeing right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna like film my face and I'm gonna film in front of me at the same time. It's like a dual situation. So first of all, what we're gonna talk about is I'm gonna talk about then my busking speaker here. Let's just try and get a really good view of this. So there it is there. Now this busking speaker, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm holding a tripod with it on. This busking speaker is a speaker I built, and I don't think I'm going to be using it at gigs very much, but it's really, really cool. It's basically a PA speaker, and it's got a little guitar amp speaker in there as well, which is this one. So I built a box and basically put a PA, which is the high frequency and low frequency speaker, and then I also put a guitar speaker in there. So if you look at the top, you've got two amps. You've got one, which is the PA, and then the one at the back, that's just a little Zoom guitar amplifier. And I use that for my distorted vocals with the green bullet, because it's just got a digital display for the distortion, so I can really control it. I've actually got another one of them Zoom amplifiers just there. That's the one I take on stage sometimes. And yeah, the vocals, I said this in a previous one, but here they are. That's the green bullet on the right hand side, yes. And this one over here is an SM57. Or is it an SM58? I can't remember. It's that one, whatever that is, all right? Yeah. And then while I'm here, I think I might as well just check out the foot drum setup. So basically what I have is I have a tambourine here on that pedal. I have a cymbal on this. I've like I put a cymbal on basically as an arm that comes off the bass drum here. I put a little extension with like a cymbal, and there's basically, you can put anything you want here, like a jingle stick if you want. I just put a drum stick and then a cymbal because I wanted to just absolutely fucking have it at certain times. And yeah, you got the snares on your feet, on your heels, sorry, not your feet. You've got everything at your feet. And then over here on the right pedal, it's the bass drum, and then I just got a jingle stick over here. Could have had hi-hats, but I kind of like the idea of not having hi-hats and just kind of make it just makes it more of a signature kind of sound. Yeah, and then as for my guitar amp, I am using a Trace Elliott 15-inch bass cab combo. It's a bit of an old one actually, but I love the inbuilt pre-shape on it. It's just so heavy and massive. Yeah, the graphic EQ, and also using compressor as well. I really love it. It just sounds right to me. It's just such a good guitar tone, and I use it, but really the sound comes from a box of rock pedal. This is just here. Let me put that there. Let me stick that there so you guys can see that. Yeah, there it is. Zvex box of rock. Box of rock. It's a really cool pedal, this one. And it just gives you that kind of like valve kind of sound, but from a pedal, so it's very controllable in a live setting. Yeah, and I use like a mixer obviously to get my PA, and then for vocals I use like TC Helicons. Oh, I need to put the camera over it. It's not coming to me. TC Helicon, that's the echo one, and then I use a harmony singer for my reverb. I don't even use the harmony part of it, but it's there in case I want to do that. And yeah, the echo I use on Mama for some rockabilly style echo. Okay, now this is the fun part. All right, this is the fun part. This is where it actually gets good. All right, this is where it actually gets good. So these are the guitars. These are the guitars. And this one, which is, yeah, let's have a look at the other one as well. Gotta check out the new guitar that I'm going to be using on the new album. But let's talk about this one first. So Torma This is by like I think Polish or Hungarian guitar company called Torma. It's written somewhere in there, but you won't be able to see it right now. It's from 1931. I don't know if you can see that on the headrest. Can you see 1931? The way I've got this camera angled is not helping my situation. Where do we see 1931? I want to show it to them. Where is it? 1931. I think you can see it just about behind that because I put my crystals on. Got to be done, mate. Got to be done. Must be protected always. And yeah, it's a really old guitar. I saw it in Denmark Street, and the moment I seen it, I was like, I gotta have a go on that. And yeah, it just, the moment I played it, the sound is just so deep. I just knew that put a pickup in it, it's gonna sound really, really great. And where I have the pickup positioned is it's quite far away from the strings actually, and that's why you don't get the feedback. That's the issue, is putting a pickup in an acoustic guitar is the feedback. And if you have it quite far away, then it won't resonate so much. I mean, it's better if you're a bit quieter. It's way better if you're a bit quieter. And that's what's good about my setup. Is my drum setup is not very loud, so that enables me to be quieter. But yeah, but maybe it'll be fine with a band setup. I don't know. Now the other guitar, this guitar is actually the guitar I've had for the longest amount of time ever. It's a guitar I've had with me since I was like 7 or 8 or something like that. I'm not quite sure. It's been through the wars. And this one's called, I call this one the 4-pounder, and the reason why I call it that is because I bought it for £4. £4 in a car boot sale in England, in Cranley. Yeah, it used to be like a kid's bass guitar, but yeah, I'll put this down and go on this one. It used to be a kid's bass guitar, and I got it because I was just like, the guy said £5, and I was a really young kid at the time, and my dad gave me a fiver. And no, my dad gave me £4 actually. He gave me £4, and the guy said it's £5, and I only had £4, and I was just like, I'll give you £4 for it. He was like, yeah, go on then, mate. So I got it, and it's by a company called Satellite, which is like a Japanese guitar company that went bust. And yeah, I changed it to a guitar when I was about 15, when I was getting into metal and stuff, and this was going to be like my metal axe. And I never really got around to turning it into like a proper guitar. And I changed it to make it like an actual guitar. So I changed the nut and I changed the bridge, but I didn't get into the electrics until a bit later on. And I did that when I started pursuing music properly, and I've put the Bigsby on it, just like a bare knuckle pickup in it. It's even got like a guitar, that's from an acoustic guitar, that bridge, just to raise that up to get it in line. And yeah, it's just a super heavy axe, man. You're gonna hear it in my coming album. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do more on this guitar on another tutorial. But yeah. I'm just going to play a little bit now, just so you guys can hear something. All right, let me get set up. Give me 1 second, I'll come back to you. Well, it won't be 1 second for you. I'm going to edit you guys in. Yeah. Okay, guys. So here it is. I'm going to have a little jam. I'm going to show you guys the guitar. This is the 4-pounder in action. That's all for now, guys. So much more to come with this guitar and all these new heavier sounds.